The Paris Air Show in June. A bumper order book means French military aviation is doing okay. It's European unity that needs a lift, says its president. On Sunday, Francois Hollande made the case for a Eurozone government with a budget and a parliament. Not something we'll see in our lifetimes, says BGC's Mike Ingram.
The problem with the Euro's been a common monetary policy, but no common fiscal policy. The Euro was effectively designed back to the front, with political integration likely to be the last thing to happen.
Rifts between France and Germany became all too apparent during fraught bailout talks for Greece. Hollande and his ministers at odds with a German hardline stance that embraced a possible Grexit. The wheel came off a policy of the two doing things in tandem, says Ingram, the crisis revealing a democratic deficit in Brussels and worse for Athens.
What has happened in Greece has largely seemed to be a political coup, and indeed it seems highly likely that in Greece that there will be elections in the autumn, the results of which, well, quite frankly, who knows at this particular point in time.
Here in Germany, Alpha is the latest to join the ranks of Europe's Eurosceptic groupings. Party leader Bernd Lucke claims over 5,000 people joined within hours of its launch. The rifts over Greece run deep, and through Angela Merkel's coalition too. Over a fifth of her own Conservatives voting against her in Friday's Bundestag vote on the Greek bailout. And the Grexit scenario, favoured by her finance minister Wolfgang Schäuble, reported to be a source of huge conflict between them. It also raises questions over a decade of crisis management since she took office, says Raoul Ruparel of the Open Europe think tank.
It's not really much of an achievement for a Chancellor that has such a long term in office. And I think that if there is a Grexit, it could end up being quite a defining point of her tenure.
Across Europe, the split separates Germans, Finns, Dutch, Balts and Slovaks from those happy for more taxpayers' money to go to Greece. The French, Italians and the Greeks themselves, who see a Europe that lacks solidarity and economic stimulus. Against that backdrop, a Eurozone government does appear to be a very distant prospect.